What's going on, YouTube, man? It's your guy Easybody, man. We got another lit video. Now, I'm pretty much trying to soak as much knowledge of basketball that I can. I'm trying to become a better passer because I feel like I'm more score first, trying to score, but I want to become the complete point guard package. So now I'm just trying to do some research and seeing what I can find and seeing, you know, some of the things I can learn from these greats. So what's today is we got some Rajon Rondo. He's gonna break down some of his signature moves, and we're gonna tap in and enjoy. If you're new to this channel, just tap in. Let's have a good time. Come on.
Life is better.
Rajon Rondo is one of the best passers in all-time NBA, so I'm pretty sure you know that.
I'm Rajon Rondo, and I'm explaining the post-entry pass. You always want to be deceptive. You don't want to telegraph your passing. So first basic pass and fundamentals. You want to give him a pump fake, get his hands up in the air, come down low, left hand.
So pump fake, get him in the air, and just you could throw him an entry pass.
And outside hand bounce pass. If you can't make this pass from here, you want to increase your angle. Dribble, pump fake, down increase your angle. Third pass. I'm gonna jump in there and make a post pass. But if I'm dribbling, I need to pump fake down, come up, make a snap pass. It's gotta be quick. If you throw it in there and lob it, that'll give the defender time to come around and get the steal. The next basic pass is a straight line direct pass. Dribble, straight through. Straight pass is there. Keep it simple. Don't try to do too much. Basic pass, bounce pass, chest pass, lead him to the rim. Always be on the same page. You wanna make eye contact with your big so they know it's coming.
Okay, so pump fake and pass, high, low, high. You always want to be deceptive. Dribble to increase the angle. So pretty much if you could dribble more to the corner, increase the angle, jump and snap pass, and then direct pass. Those are different types of passes.
Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the best point guards to ever play in the NBA.
Yeah, I think this would be a good video. 'Cause, you know, I've been trying to actually get better at my playmaking read, so I think this would be a very excellent video. Let's tap into it and see.
Yeah, he's had to develop his skill level and his basketball IQ to an extremely high level to be able to dominate in a game where he's barely 6 feet tall. In this video, I'm gonna give you guys 7 different clips, and I'll pause in the middle of each one right before there's a decision to be made. I'll let you guys predict what Chris Paul's gonna do in situations. Let me know in the comments how many you get right. Let's get into it.
All right, so let's take the test. Let's take the basketball test. Vision-driven basketball. Let's take the test. We're gonna do it.
Here we've got Chris Paul playing this high ball screen going towards the middle of the floor. What should he do? Should he continue?
So now look, Chris Paul is at the top, right? Chris Paul's at the top in the middle. Now, obviously, Schroeder's not open. Schroeder is the guy on his left side, the first man on his left side. That's Schroeder. Now, depending on, I see there's a lob that he can throw. It's actually a lob he can throw that, but it depends on, and he can also hit number 7 in the corner, but that's only if Mike Scott moves over, because Joel Embiid has to pick up, because whoever is that, I don't know if that's Melton that just got hit with the pick and roll. He's in jail right now, so he's out to play. So now Simmons and Embiid are the last 2 hope. So depending on how they play this, because Steven Adams, he can't really shoot, so, you know. But I'm thinking he's going to neither go for the lob to the guy or he's going to pass to number 7.
Continue to attack downhill to the left and try and score at the
or get a mid-range jumper right there. A mid-range jumper.
Basket. Should he take this pull-up near the free throw line, or should he throw this lob to the cutter on the baseline?
Told you. That lob was there. I seen it. Lou Dort. That was tough.
This is part of what makes Chris Paul so hard to stop. When he comes off the screen, he sees that he has the attention of 3 defenders, specifically Ben Simmons, whose attention is completely on Paul and not on the guy in the corner. So Chris Paul takes another dribble towards the paint to make sure he draws in Embiid and Simmons and throws up the easy lob to his cutting teammate.
Okay. Yeah, that's smart.
In this clip, Chris Paul's coming up the floor, getting ready for this drag screen to be set. Jamal Murray ices it and tries to force Chris Paul to stay sideline. What should he do in the situation? Should he use his ball screen to the middle like normal? Should he sell that middle drive and then use Nerlens Noel to twist his ball screen and attack towards the wing? Or should he draw Murray out and then attack him in an ISO situation?
I think he should still attack the middle because the middle is where you're most dangerous at. But at the same time, it's just pretty much going to be him and Jokic. He can either attack middle or bring him back around and go for the mid-range shot on the right elbow instead of coming from the middle. But at the same time, though, if he does attack from the middle, now we breaking stuff down. Now, if he does attack from the middle, as you can clearly see, you got Gallinari right here. Gallinari, he's a nasty shooter. And I don't know if that's Gilgeous-Alexander all the way in the left corner and Lou Dort in the right. Well, yeah, that is Lou Dort on the right, but I don't know. That look like Gilgeous-Alexander, but pretty much if he attacks from the middle, now it's going to be between Jokic and and Millsap. Now, Jokic cannot guard Paul off an ISO. Now, if let's just say he takes Joker and brings him back out, now that leaves a mismatch for Nerlens Noel to get an easy 2 points, you know? So, if I'm Chris Paul, if he comes from the middle and then Millsap helps, now it's an easy, quick pass to Gallinari for an easy jump shot. So, there we go. Just like I said, bro, I knew he was gonna go for that because Joker is playing behind. He's just trying to offer the defense just so he can stop and get the rebound. That's why the mid-range game is so effective and efficient.
Chris Paul and Noel do a great job on this play of using that ice coverage against Jamal Murray. By Jamal Murray jumping up and trying to prevent Chris Paul from using that screen going towards the middle, Noel is able to twist that ball screen, which is going to allow Chris Paul to come off towards the sideline. And because Jamal Murray's already jumped over the screen, it's going to put him in prime position to get caught by that screen, leaving Chris Paul with Jokic in drop coverage for an easy mid-range jump shot. In this clip, Chris Paul's coming to the floor again for this drag screen. The screener's defender jumps out the hard hedge. What's the read right here? Should he try and split the hedge? Should he try and bounce out and around the hedge? Or should he reject the screen and attack towards the sideline?
I think he's going to reject the screen and go towards the sideline because this guy, Markelle Fultz, is already probably going under. You know what I'm trying to say? He's already probably going under. But if he does take it, that offers a mismatch for Gallinari because he could just seal him, get to the post, get to a spot. So he has options now. Now, if let's just say Fournier or, Fournier wants to double, that leaves Gilgeous-Alexander, who's backcourt right now. As you can't really see him, but Gilgeous would be backcourt. As you can see, he's backcourt right now. He'll be able to get a nice cut to the basket. So pretty much, yeah. So let's see what he does. That's a good lob.
This hedger jumps out way too early on this drag screen because the screen hasn't really even been set. So by the time the hedgeman is in position, the screener's still moving towards Chris Paul's man to set that screen up, meaning there's going to be a lot of room between the screener and that hedge guy for Chris Paul to be able to split and get downhill. And typically when you get to the middle of the defense like that, only good things are going to happen. This time, I'll let you decide with no options. How should Chris Paul play this ball screen?
He should still attack the middle because it seems as if whoever's the point guard is kind of trying to ice it. And now he has an open lane. Now, understand, whoever's in that right corner that we can't see, that's going to be an easy bucket. It might be Harden right there, but it's going to be easy because neither he's going to have that or the mid-range. But we're going to see. See, that's why you can't double for real. You see, Favors had to pick up, but that's the problem. Once you pick up, there's no help. Now, Nene was able to get an easy basket.
When Chris Paul sees how both his defender and the screener's defender are playing this ball screen, it becomes very easy for him to make the decision to reject the screen. First of all, his defender is a little bit early trying to get over that screen, and he's already lost momentum. So if Chris Paul continues to attack straight forward, his defender is going to have to start from a standstill. And on top of that, the screener's defender is playing drop coverage on the opposite side of the ball screen. So there's literally no defense on that right side. When he comes off that screen, he gets both his man and the hedger who come over to defend him, and a third defender comes as well, which leads to an easy pass to the rolling big. In this situation, Chris Paul comes off of the ball screen and goes into a dribble hold to hold his defender behind.
You're putting him in jail. This is what you got to do.
And allow the play in front of him to develop. What should he do here? Should he immediately pull up for the jump shot hoping to get fouled? Should he hit his teammate in the corner for three?
No, you hitting Bahamute, you hit Bahamute in the corner.
Or should he use a little bump off to shoot this elbow jump shot?
But that's it. That I feel like if he's gonna take that jump shot, it only depends if Clint Capella re-screens him. But at the same time, though, Jerebko he's cheating on it. He's leaving Mbamute open. And that's the problem. So it's like you can take that mid-range shot on the right elbow, but then Jerebko can kind of contest that. So we're going to see.
Now this is a bit more of a complex situation, and I'm going to bring in some numbers to back up why Chris Paul took this shot as well. Holding this defender coming off of a ball screen is a great thing to do when you're facing drop coverage. Typically, that drop defender has to recover back to that big man, so if you can hold your guy behind you, a lot of times it's going to clear an open lane for you to either get to the basket or have a wide open shot, which is the case that happens here. Chris Paul manages to hold Joe Ingles for a while, which allows Clint Capella to seal his man. That leaves the mid-range open. Chris Paul does have a teammate open in the corner, and that wouldn't be a bad pass to make. But out of a ball screen since 2013, Chris Paul has shot the most amount of shots from the elbow area, and he also has the highest efficiency in that area in the entire NBA. So him getting a look from the elbow is the best shot the Rockets are going to get on this possession. Let's switch it up a little bit for this play. For this situation, I want you to think of both ways Donovan Mitchell could react after he gets past this screen here. Once you think of both of those options, I want you to think of what Chris Paul should do in each situation.
Donovan Mitchell should have just switched. He should have just switched because you got to understand, PJ Tucker's a shooter. You can't really leave him open. Mitchell going back to double doesn't give Rudy Gobert enough time to react, to go back, because he can't see what's behind him. So
So here are the two options that Donovan Mitchell has after he goes under this ball screen. The first would be to stay with PJ Tucker to make sure that he doesn't get an open three and let Rudy Gobert stay one-on-one with Chris Paul with help to his left side. Or the other option is to recover back to Chris Paul and essentially bring a double team with him and Gobert, which would leave PJ Tucker open. So Chris Paul's two options to these would obviously, number one, if Rudy Gobert is guarding you, then you beat him, get by him, and either finish at the basket or you make a pass. Or, like what happens in the clip, if Donovan Mitchell rotates over for a double team, then you hit PJ Tucker on the pop, and he has a wide open three. For this last one, let's look at some off-ball movement. Watch how the defender is playing it and predict the read that Chris Paul is going to make right here. Chris Paul initially sets up his defender very, very well with his first pin down screen, which yes, it is a push off, it was a foul, but guys get away with that all the time in the NBA. He then comes up to this dribble handoff, but it's going to turn into another pin down screen. And because his defender is scrambling to catch up after having to go under the first screen, he ends up having to go under this handoff / screen as well. So Chris Paul basically takes a dribble and uses the screen as a flare. While his defender goes under, Chris Paul takes advantage of that and shoots the open three. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it as well. Make sure you guys click the top link in my description below to get my free Elite Perimeter Scorer workout. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
That was an amazing video.